Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 with the boy. Be sure to check out his stream on Twitch at Once Astray. But yeah, so, bro, how was your couple days off? How was your Wednesday to Sunday?
It was pretty slow, honestly.
Yeah.
Pretty slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic dumb relationship stuff, and then move on, get better at it, I guess. That's kind of been my weekend.
Work pissed me off, bro. Thursday and Friday, work pissed me off. I was supposed to have a call with my boss, and he's been sick, and he was sick all week, and I'm just kind of frustrated, but I digress. But bro, I'm not angry. I'm not gonna get angry at stupid shit anymore. Not like we're at work. This is like a completely different topic. Like, I have the right to say whatever I want, right?
Of course. I think.
Remember how I told you how my ex and I ended shit because of my friend? Ex-friend? Well, he texted me tonight and was like, did that get you anywhere? And I was like, what? Like, literally, like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like, talking all that shit about me. And I didn't respond. But I was like, don't I get to say whatever I want to whoever I want? Why are you letting it bother you? Like, why is he letting it bother him what I say? It doesn't bother me what the fuck he says about me. I don't give a shit.
Well, I think that, honestly, one of the things that people need to remember about shitty people is that compassion will always fucking win.
Bro, he's a hater and he's a fan at the same time, like we talked about last podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Like, compassion will always win. Like, if he's really still talking all this shit about you, then he's probably not in a good place himself. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to say something along the lines of, what are the words I'm looking for? Don't justify his actions. Like, that's not a good thing to do.
Yeah, like, also, like,
sympathize.
I don't even think I've been talking shit. Like, if like a friend of mine asks me like what happened or what's up, like I'll talk about the situation.
Yeah.
But I've never been like, oh, he's a pussy to somebody. Like, I never walked up to somebody and be like, yo, he's a pussy, or fuck him, or... I mean, yeah, I've said fuck him, but, like, for what, like, happened and all that. Like, I never don't think I, like, just went out of my way to talk shit.
Yeah.
He's not in my life anymore. I don't care. Moved on. Doing better things. I actually... Get this. I made a Coinbase account today.
Oh, cryptocurrencies, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? What'd you invest in?
So I haven't yet.
Go invest in Ratcoin.
Ratcoin?
Ratcoin. It's the cryptocurrency Elon's gonna buy.
Really? So it's gonna blow up?
It's gonna blow up. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll blow up. If Elon,
town, dude.
I'll do it. Ratcoin? Like it's spelled RATCOIN?
Yeah, it's because the coin was made. This year is the year of the rat.
Why do we have a year for rats? Why do we have a year for rats?
Well, it's because before they, turned the whole plague and wiped out like a third of people and 2/3 of Europe,
And we have COVID.
Yeah, they were viewed as wise creatures because they're honestly like they're really clean and they know how to keep a population up. I guess. I don't really know what else, but
so does any rodent though. Any rodent out there knows how to keep population. Bunnies, mice.
That's just what the Chinese say. I'm just repeating it. They're viewed as wise creatures.
They say that about themselves, and they also gave us a pandemic.
I think America caused the pandemic.
I think it started in China, but we made it worse.
Well, no, the fucking the research lab where this woman had basically combined AIDS and this crazy fucking bat disease, which turned into COVID, was funded by America.
So COVID is AIDS.
AIDS and bat disease, yeah.
So I no, but, dude, I need the
No,
article
I'm
for
being
this.
for real.
I need
No,
the
you
article.
know, I could. I'll try and find the.
Just try to find it like after or something, bro. Cause I need to
Yeah,
read that. Cause
but
I will go
there's
up to
actually
anybody who had
there's
COVID and be like, "You
actually
had
this
AIDS."
dude. There's a. I had AIDS, bro. I had it twice, dude.
Oh shit.
But yeah, this woman went onto this TED talk, and she was just like, "Oh my God, guys, I did it! I combined this crazy infectious bat disease with AIDS," and everybody was like,
Huh?
"Oh, why would you want that?" And she's like, I made it human transmittable too," and everybody was like, "What the fuck? Why?" And she was like so fucking over the moon about it. I'll try and find the TED talk after this, but it was wild. And
That's
she
ridiculous.
was, and I don't remember the exact city because I've long
It's
stopped
probably
giving a shit
California.
about COVID. No, it was the city where COVID started in fucking China or
Oh, Wuhan?
Japan. Yeah, Wuhan. Yeah, she was working in a research lab in Wuhan when she came onto this TED talk to tell us about it. And since then, the woman basically just vanished. She's gone. Nobody knows where she went.
I would too. I would too
Yeah.
if I did a TED talk that was seen by a bunch of people. It was like, hey, I put AIDS and a bat disease together, and now all of you have it. Now all of you have AIDS.
But yeah,
Dude,
that's
3
the story
years
of
from now,
COVID.
people who had COVID are gonna start showing up with black splotches all over their skin.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yikes.
Dude, I don't want
Yikes.
to think about that. I had it twice. I just did it that.
Yikes, dude. Yikes. Yikes. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's the start of COVID. That's the whole deal with it, dude.
That's ridiculous. Bro, I'm really curious about this rat coin thing because I'm actually not sure what to invest in on this new Coinbase thing I just got.
So first off, invest in Dogecoin. Like, cryptocurrencies do this weird thing where if a cryptocurrency gets attention, it'll bump a ton, and then it'll plateau for a while, and everybody will get scared and sell it, and then it'll dip for a second, and then basically it'll pump up again. I've noticed that like almost every cryptocurrency has done that so far. No cryptocurrency has gone like up and then back down to where it was.
Yeah. I mean, that makes a lot of
Fucking-
sense. Like, I mean,
Like Bitcoin, we saw that firsthand. Bitcoin did it fucking like 6, 7 times, and every time it did that whole jump up, it went up like nearly 400% every time, and everybody was like, "Why didn't I just stay? Why did I sell? What the fuck?"
yeah.
Every time. So just grab it and hold on to it, dude.
Yeah.
Invest in Doge. I think Doge is going to be pretty big. And why I think that is because Elon has made it so that you can't even purchase a Tesla with Bitcoin anymore, which means that Ethereum and Dogecoin are the runners up.
But isn't Ethereum, like, going away or
Ethereum's-
something?
I don't know. I haven't kept up with Ethereum at all, if I'm being honest.
I'm
Ethereum's
pretty
a
sure
little bit of a weird
Ethereum...
one.
I'm gonna look this up right now.
Yeah, no, Ethereum's been a... That one's had a ride. But yeah, Coinbase is pretty fucking cool. And then Ratcoin, I'm excited for that. And then what's it called? It's called like Lunar Coin. That's gonna be big.
Yeah.
I think another one that's gonna be really big is Cloudbase, I think is what it's called. And it's like, I don't know if you've heard anything about it, but it's like an iCloud cryptocurrency, which is a little bit weird to think about and like comprehend. But it's essentially this cryptocurrency that stays within this like realm of the internet, and it doesn't really go anywhere besides that. Like with Bitcoin and such, you can take the algorithm that made a Bitcoin and put that algorithm somewhere else, and then it's like taking money from an online wallet and putting it in your actual wallet.
Yeah.
So but like cloud based is it's like a bank. You just put it somewhere digitally, and then they just kind of have it. I think it's going to be pretty big just because it's really easy to use.
Yeah, probably. We'll see.
So,
We'll see what I get into. I'm not quite exactly sure
Yeah.
on everything I'm gonna do, but
cryptocurrencies are a hard fucking thing to understand, and people have lost a lot of money from them.
yeah. See, I'm not gonna go crazy. Like, I want to start small. Like, put $200 into Doge or something.
Yeah, if you see Doge dip a little bit, what is it at now? I'm actually curious. Doge has been fucking crazy recently, so.
I don't know.
Oh. Do I have stocks in Doge? I think I do, actually. Oh, look at that. It's already doing its dip thing. That's wild, dude. Holy fuck, bro. Jesus. Yeah, no, Doge, now's a good time to buy Doge, actually. 30 cents a pop.
That's
That's
not
a
bad.
decent time.
For
'Cause
200,
I
for 200
bet you
bucks, I can get
anything.
a lot.
Yeah, for $200 you'll buy a fuck ton, and imagine if that goes over $1. that's easily $1,000. So,
Yeah. That's profit $800. That'd be fucking crazy.
yeah. I think that now's a good time to buy Doge. It looks like it's been going down for a second now, though. So maybe hold off for a bit before buying it, but, that'd be pretty sick. I've been wanting to invest in Doge for a second, but I don't have fucking money. And it pisses me off. Like, that little dip, where was it? Like, the little increase, like, end of April. I remember, like, doing a whole bunch of research into the whole GameStop thing when that fucking popped up. And I had a bunch of friends, and I was like, okay, all of you right now, listen to me, okay? I want all of you to fucking download Robinhood. First off, get me a free stock, of course. And then go buy some fucking, like, Dogecoin. For real, for real. Like, actually listen to me.
Because
please.
everything dropped
Promise
when
this
that
will
happened,
benefit
bro.
End of April? End of April was the skyrocket.
Well, no, when I'm
May?
saying when GameStop popped off.
Oh, yeah, no. When GameStop popped off,
Everything dropped.
Sorry. Yeah, when GameStop popped off, okay, I went and did a ton of research into what the fuck actually made that happen and, like, why it happened. And I found the group of people that were doing it. And essentially, people were like, come April, we're going to invest in Doge. That was the same group was going after Doge.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking went to a whole bunch of my friends. I was like, go, guys, fucking right now, go get Doge. Now. Today, this hour. I don't know what you're doing or if you're on break or whatever. Go get Doge.
Mm-hmm.
And only 2 of them listened to me, and one of them made 11 grand from that.
Yeah.
And he was just like, bro, I'm now fully invested into stock trading because I have 11 grand to play with.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
yeah,
shit.
Dude, word up.
You know, if you're working a normal job and you get 11 grand from coin trading, use that shit and get that shit up to 6 figures, bro. Get that shit up from 6 to 7. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's crazy. Like, within a 2-year span, if you really, really focus on it, in the hours you're not working, you can easily retire in 2 to 3 years. Just off of, crypto.
Crypto's a little bit weird. If you invest in the right one, that's the kicker. It's just investing in the right one. Knowing what the right one is, nobody.
But the thing with crypto, though, you can hold on to it forever.
Oh yeah, you can hold on to regular stocks forever, as long as the company doesn't go under, of course.
Yeah, but crypto, you can hold that shit forever. And even
But
if it
you
goes
earn
up,
interest from regular stocks. So if you invest like 10 grand into the NASDAQ or like, anything really, or Dow Jones, they'll pay you interest per month depending on how much you have invested in them. It's actually fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, but like, still, what I'm trying to say is like, you could hold on to that shit forever, and even if it goes up, like, you really don't think that that your investment in what you invested in is gonna go up by a lot, and it goes up by even 10 cents of what you bought it for, you still made a profit.
I think that the best way to invest, in my opinion, is to go find a really small company that's just started.
You need more money
And
to do that, though.
no, listen. Just any small company that just started and just genuinely go to like angel investments or penny trading stocks and just fucking buy an ass load of that. Just it has to be a company you personally believe in though.
Yeah.
Like I think that that's a really key part. Like don't just sink like 10 grand into some company you think will go off but you don't really like personally.
Mm-hmm.
I think the key is to just do angel investments or like penny investments in companies that you believe will be big. Because,
Yeah.
in all honesty, if you think they're big, probably hundreds of thousands of other people think they'll be big too and buy that product. And then you're in stock investment of, 0.0000001 cent just turned into $1. And you're sitting there like a fucking king with like $1 million off that shit. So I think that penny investments are the fucking way to go.
Yeah.
That's definitely a worthwhile thing to study. Coinbase is really fucking cool too. I mined Bitcoin for a little bit. I have a wallet with like it's like 0.0046 Bitcoin in it. Just like off of running a Bitcoin miner on my computer for like a year or two. And I've just been kind of holding on to it. Which is crazy because that's worth like a few $100s now.
Yeah.
Damn.
What is... Dogecoin is what?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the 3 letters for it?
Fuck. I think it's actually just Dogecoin. Cryptocurrency. Oh, it's just Doge. D-O-G-E. T-O-G-E. Doge.
I'm not finding it on Coinbase, though. Like, I'm searching up the markets. And I don't see it on Coinbase.
I don't fuck with Coinbase a bunch, so I couldn't tell you.
Bitcoin is dropping right now. It's down 1.15%.
What's it at?
15,000, 34,000.
Damn, really?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. That's a massive drop.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck. That's like a 40% drop.
It's fucking dropping. The mid market's at 34,000 right now.
When did that start? The drop. Can you see a date?
I'm looking right now. This goes mostly like hourly. Within the last hour, it's dropped.
Is it 34,000?
A lot. Within the last hour, it's dropped.
Damn, yeah. So
thousands.
It started dropping May 10th.
So by end of June, it might skyrocket again.
Maybe.
It's dropped so much.
Yeah, Elon, like I said, like the king of crypto right now isn't supporting Bitcoin. And he stopped supporting that around May. Like this month. He announced that you couldn't buy Teslas with crypto, which is why I'm thinking this crazy drop happened in the first place.
Mana's up right now. Mana's up to 6 million.
Mana?
Yeah.
up to 6 million.
Well, the main market is 0.7475.
I can't even see fucking mana. What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Yeah, cryptocurrency is a topic that I can't really address currently, just because of I don't know what the fuck's going on with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, go invest in Ratcoin. That shit's gonna pop off. Or Cloudbase or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I might have to
Those two.
look into more like apps like Robinhood other than like Coinbase.
I suggest if you do a
What the fuck is in your hand?
this is it used to be a lamp,
Oh.
but the head came off, and now it's just a stick that bends.
Oh. Does it bend back?
Yeah. It's just like it's like a lamp.
Oh, it's like
You
a
know.
desk lamp that. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no head on it, so I just kind of have been using it to wave it around and shit.
Interesting. ADHD type shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Yeah. So
I want to go into some e-commerce with you, but like, I feel like that shit we should talk about like after Tuesday when if we generate a plan. You know what I mean? Because I feel like right now all we're gonna talk about is what we're gonna do, not what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Well, let's talk about. Okay, so let's address some things that need to be talked about before we go over like plans and such. And that's like, what should the website be selling?
Yeah. So I mean,
Now,
I'm gonna honestly, 90% leave that up to you. The other 10%
okay,
of me
well,
is I'm gonna throw in some arguments at you, and then see what we can come up with an agreement on.
okay, I'm gonna pause that. I'm gonna. One thing that we should debate is whether or not we should be selling something we like versus selling something that would profit.
I
That's
think
a hard thing to debate. Profit?
100%.
I'm for selling things that I like, because I'm more in tune with doing things that I believe would be successful as opposed to doing things that I think should be successful. If that makes sense.
But that's not you. So you want to sell things that you think should be successful.
Yes.
Which to me will be hard. We'll lose more money that way. Because if we think it should, you know, it might fall apart.
Perhaps.
Just because if you think, like, yeah, we can be, you know, confident in our own thing because we like it. But that doesn't mean other people will be too. And I think that starting off as something that will make profit would be best. Just because of, like, I'm trying to think of, like, how to say it.
I know. Okay, you know what? I'll swing for your side.
Because also another thing for me is, like, I want to sell something that I know will make profit. Because, and not something, I mean, if it's something I like and it's something that's going to make profit, I'll do both. But my thing is, I don't care what it is. Like, my end goal has nothing to do with selling a product I like, right? Same with your end goal, bro. Like, your end goals that we talked about.
A little bit. So I want to own my own clothing brand.
Yeah, I know. But how are you going to get there with selling things you like and not selling things that are going to make a profit? Because the more profit you make selling stuff...
like would be clothing.
Yeah, I know. But hear me out. Let's say clothing just isn't it. It could be. I've considered it. We talked about that hoodie thing. I've considered it. We can look into it on AliExpress. We can look into everything. I'm not opposed to it at all. If hoodies are the best route, we'll go hoodies. But what I'm saying is, say hoodies aren't it, right? You want to get your own clothing brand as fast as possible.
Now, I gotta say, I don't actually think this is up for debate anymore, and it's just because I'm totally swinging for your side. To have the money to put into a brand that you like, you need to have money first.
Yeah.
So I'm swinging your way now.
Yeah, like...
Let's just fucking make some money.
That's another thing is also, like, I'm not trying to debate you, but I'm giving you my reasoning.
No, good.
Like your
I'm here
end
for that.
goal is the clothing shop brand. Selling things that are gonna make you profit will get you there sooner than selling things you like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
I
if you work 5 years in hell, right? You're working a
Mhm.
normal job, you're doing e-commerce, you're working fucking 16 hours a day. You're gonna get there. That time you spent will be way more worth it when you get to the point you want much faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially like I also don't want like, you know, like let's say I start off with my brand and I immediately try and dive headfirst into my own brand. I don't want to see that fail 5 times before I understand e-commerce, you know? Like that would just discourage the fuck out
Yeah,
of me. But I'm
exactly.
down to sell whatever fucking shitty trending thing there is
Yeah.
to make some bucks here and there, as opposed to,
I mean, if
failing at the
something's
thing I
trending and
like.
we're selling, bro, we're gonna make more than a few bucks.
Well, that's the hopes and dreams, bro. Once again, no, like there are very few people who get e-commerce on the first try. But, I'm
But
not
if we
trying.
do it right, I know we've both done a shit ton of research. I bet you we've watched the same videos on YouTube. I guarantee you we have watched the same videos on YouTube.
Uh, Probably.
So,
Also,
like,
something that I would love to try with somebody is fucking affiliate marketing.
I don't know
Have
a
you
lot
seen
about
anything?
affiliate marketing.
Oh, dude, it's for some reason right now. So, affiliate marketing is essentially somebody has like a brand that they're like, oh, I love this shit. Like, it's like, I want to sell these woodworking plans or whatever. Okay, this is off a YouTuber that I watch. He's like, I have these woodworking plans, and I'm essentially trying to be the advertiser for this company.
Mm-hmm.
That's what affiliate marketing is it's just you get a percentage of everything that is used as flow. So, like, people who do e-commerce hire an affiliate market. They'll be like, all right, we just made this brand. This is our brand. Now you do affiliate marketing. So we're going to pass our brand to you and you have to market it and you'll get a percent of everything that all of the views and people that come to our website.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're paid per click is the best way to go about it. There can be paid per sign up and those get a lot more money per sign up, but the best way to go is paid per click, which
Mm-hmm.
is a really big like thing, and I want to try that because I love marketing. Right now I'm trying to get into a couple jobs right now for marketing, and
Well, right
uh,
now, I don't think we should start too much, bro. That's the
I
thing.
kind of want to send it,
We
honestly.
gotta like take our time. I'm gonna definitely be getting into crypto for sure.
Yeah,
And between crypto, my job, and e-commerce, this is easy.
yeah.
What we're doing right now, talking, it's it's fucking 10 o'clock at night, and I'm cool with doing this. Like it's whatever. But I want to focus on the e-commerce with you, my job, and then crypto.
Yeah, that is actually a lot.
That's a lot,
So let's
bro.
just focus
Considering
on
my
that.
job, me being a graphic designer and project manager,
Yeah,
like I have a lot on my plate right now, and I definitely don't have room for anything else.
that's fine. If like e-commerce goes well and it starts becoming passive income, we can start looking into other things.
Yeah, and I mean another thing, like you want to look into affiliate marketing, I want to look into, um, uh, it's something real estate.
Oh fuck, I know what you're talking about.
The one where you never spend money, but you're basically handing a contract from a buyer to a seller, or from a seller to a buyer.
Oh yeah, also something else that I learned that's fucking pretty cool and just like ways to make money. Like is this guy who was like, I'm a fucking millionaire and I just kind of do this. And basically the government has this massive stash of like files that have like there's two file types and one of them is people who owe the government money and people who owe or the government owing people money. And
And
you
you
can
pay
search
that
through
off.
this list.
And you pay it off.
Yeah, so if
Yeah,
you
I've seen this.
not I honestly don't want to do that one where you're like, "Oh, I'll pay off the government, but fuck you, guy." that owes the government money. I'm not interested in that. But the government owes money to people who like don't claim their taxes or like do any of that shit. And the government's like treasury will still like keep their pockets growing and be like, we still owe this guy, $1.5 million, but he never came to get it. So we're just gonna keep it. And if you can be the bridge that helps get that guy money, you'll get a percent of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that looks really fucking cool. Because first off, that guy, if you came to him and said, first off, the government owes you $1.5 million. I'm gonna take 200 of that, but you get $1.5 million, like $1.2 million. That guy would be over the fucking moon.
Yeah.
That sounds phenomenal.
And even if it's just like $100,000, like you say, like, hey, I'm gonna take 15,000, 20,000 of this, you're gonna get $80,000 to $85,000, and I'll help you get this. Just give me $15,000 to $20,000.
Yeah. Or it's actually like government official stuff. It's kind of like the like, you remember the Thought audit
Yeah,
when that popped up, dude? Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I've
Where
seen it.
basically,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, where like you basically stick the government on somebody that hasn't been paying
I've
their
also
taxes.
seen this thing where people,
You'll get a percent of that.
you go to this website, I forgot the name of it, but people that owe money on a house and they can't pay it off and they're really close to foreclosing and the bank taking it, if you can pay that money, you get the house and you instantly sell it. So let's say that person owes them their mortgage, right? Just one monthly mortgage payment of $1,500 to $2,000 on a not really a rundown house, but a house that's, one stories, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths type shit, They owe them $1,500, $2,000. You go and pay that off and you sell the house instead of the bank taking it. And you sell it. So let's say it's a $120,000 home. They owe the bank $1,500. The bank's about to go foreclose it. You pay that off. You get the house, and you sell the house again.
Damn. That's a good 200 grand in your pocket.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh no, but you need to if you sell the house, you'd have to hire a real estate agent, and that doesn't come cheap.
Not with
Oh.
What was the thing I'm talking about? Where you basically take the contract and give the contract to a buyer.
Mm-hmm.
You implement that with this. So you buy the house, you get the contract from the bank, you go to a direct buyer.
Oh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many people. I wonder what the market's like for that.
Right now, in places like Colorado, California, that shit would fucking go, bro.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
People moving from California to Colorado that just sold their $1.5 million home is gonna buy something for $600,000 here, or even cheaper. Like, they have cash for that.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to do it either. See, there's this recent fucking thing I was looking at, and this guy was like, so basically, there's this really great way to make money right now, and it's just to buy this fucking random apartment somewhere that doesn't fucking matter at all, and then you make it an Airbnb. And I was like, how much does that actually pay you?
Depending on the rooms.
So I looked it all up, and you don't pay for Airbnbs with like per room. You pay for an Airbnb is just a whole.
Yeah.
Like you pay for the apartment per day.
Or per week,
depending on. Yeah.
So basically, he's buying the apartment, leasing it for 12 months for $1,500 a month, and he would charge like $2,000 a month for the renters, or
something like that. It's just that it's
some sort of way to make profit off of $1,500 in a month.
Yeah,
whatever that math
hard thing
is.
to do. That's a really hard thing to do, because you're not only just like buying an apartment, you have to equip the apartment with the needs of somebody who just got there off a flight.
Well, a lot of apartments already have stuff in them.
Well, I mean, like, it'd need pans and like toilet paper and utensils and like that kind of stuff. So it'd be like the apartment minus.
But that's a one-time payment thing.
Human needs. Yes, it is a one-time payment thing. It's just the break even is going to be like 5 months in. If you're like, and that's also a thing, is that that's a sketchy fucking deal, because somebody could just like not go there, and you're just fucked. Like, how do you
Yeah.
even do
Especially in an apartment. Like, people that most likely are getting Airbnbs are people that are going to be there for a while and aren't going to want to live in an apartment with a bunch of rules.
that? Yeah.
So that's probably a super competitive hard market.
Yeah, it is. So that's kind of an interesting one that I saw that was probably very profitable at one point, but I guess not anymore.
Yeah.
Just because like you'll find like some whatever dirt shack hole in the wall whatever for like $100 a week off in the middle of nowhere that somebody just built. You know, that's just like a couple miles out of the city and you're good.
Yeah.
But you know, that's probably interesting. I thought that was an interesting concept as it was.
Yeah. So staying on the topic of like, we've been talking a lot about like entrepreneurship. This is a good one.
Yeah, no, I love this shit personally. I find it so cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Just because I want it.
What's your like ideal? What do you want to have happen Tuesday?
Want to have happen Tuesday?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Do you have anything in your mind that you want to have completed on Tuesday?
I would like to have come up with an idea of... Oh, sorry, this needs to be closer to my face. I forget about that all the time. But I want to come up with, first off, the idea of what we would be selling versus based on the trending whatever, you know, trending products, I guess is what it's called, yeah. The trending niches and products that are out there. And I want us to start tackling the first step, which is name. First step is like knowing what the fuck you're selling, and then like after the whole like initial, okay, we're doing this thing, it's the first step is the name, because then you need to go snap up that fucking website. Yeah. So that's kind of what I want to be done Tuesday.
Okay.
Is to at least have an idea of what the name will be, and we can kind of brainstorm and get back to each other on what that name will be.
Yeah.
And we can like, yeah, that's what I want.
So there's a lot of shit we got to go over Tuesday.
All right.
With it being a partner type thing, like we won't get. I want to give you the topics of what we're going to talk about. We're not going to talk about the topics on here because it's personal business shit. But the topics we got to talk about is how we're paying it, who's paying it, what, you know, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Money coming in will be a later topic. That'll obviously be 50-50.
Yeah.
Or whoever spends the most money on the shop gets that money back, breaks even, then it's 50-50.
All right.
But we definitely got to talk about how we're paying for it, who's paying for it, names, emails, business contacts, all that kind of stuff. And I really think that we should generate all this stuff in a Google Drive.
All right, this will be my... Oh, by the way, this will be my first time ever, like, fucking with Google. Actually, I've worked on film sets before, and they mostly just handle all of their stuff through Apple, because Apple's just interconnective as fuck.
Yeah.
So this will be my first time using Google, so if you'd actually be down to help me out with figuring out fucking Google.
Super easy, bro.
Yeah?
Super easy. Google Drive, you put something in a folder in Google Drive, I can see it. I put something in a folder in Google Drive, you can see it.
Fucking nice.
And it's drag and drop, bro. You don't even have to, like, go through your files. If you have it in a folder open, you can fucking drag it and drop it.
Damn. Alright, so it seems really intuitive. I'm here for that.
Super fucking easy. But yeah, that's, like, the most important shit before we start our first business is going over how stuff's gonna be paid for. And also, like, how we're going to do, you know, advertisements and who's going to do the advertisements, who's going to get the unit that we buy. And, of course, we have to get a yes from a company. So it's good that I think it's good that we talk about this kind of stuff on Tuesday, because when the time comes we get a yes, we're prepared. We're ready to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can fucking hit the ground running.
Yeah, so We want to make sure we have all of our dot the I's and cross the T's. And when it happens, we just go. We just go with it.
I'm here for that. I'm fucking here for that, dude. Damn,
Cool.
it's been 45 minutes already. That's actually cool as fuck.
And we've talked about entrepreneurship the entire time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if there's any,
staying on
like,
topic.
young people watching these, like, I know I got a few views and I gained a subscriber, like, any young people watching these, you can do this shit. And of course, like, the success we see will, I mean, I'm gonna try to tell my success to motivate and maybe help other people that don't know, you know? Because the hard part for me is, like,
Motivation.
understanding crypto. Like, I gotta read this shit and look at this shit for more than an hour. Like, it takes time, and I'm gonna be up till midnight looking at this crypto stuff, figuring it out. And if I could save some people some time and getting to where people want to be, like, that'd be awesome.
Or I wonder if, I guess the easiest way to do this would be simply just finding the other people just like you that want to make this easy on other people.
Yeah.
Because there are others, like, it's not just you that wants to do that, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll bet you anything that you could find any of these people on YouTube.
And if
Even
me and
in
you,
just,
like,
the small ass channels just like yours.
and bro, if we blow up, like, on e-commerce and stuff, like, we have 2 stores open, running, selling.
Yeah.
Mentorship, bro. I know that it's super
that's
hard to get good mentors, and I don't want to be that person that's you see in a YouTube advertisement. Pay me $1,000 and I'll mentor you.
Yeah.
I already have to spend money on an e-commerce website. I don't want to pay you $1,000 for you to mentor me.
You know what would probably be like a fucking awesome thing to do is like mentorship, but instead of like upright payment, it would be like a percent payment that's like below 10%. You know? I think
that'd be super hard. There'd be a lot of contracts and paperwork in that.
There would, but at the same time, like, I think that'd be really good because
But then if it doesn't follow
really
through, let's say a 17-year-old kid comes to us for mentorship and they do a percent payment and they don't pay us legally, we have to follow through. And would you want to do that to a 17-year-old?
No, but at the same time, like, that's it's shitty, but welcome to life.
I mean, yeah.
like that's how that works. Like,
hey, I paid this dude to mentor me, but then he fucked me over legally.
Yeah, like
I just think a small amount upfront payment would be best. Like, literally, I'm not even saying a bunch of money, like $50 to $100.
Yeah.
For a 2-hour Zoom call with someone. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it would be per call, you know, like $50, we each get $25. We go in this call for 2 hours with somebody, and if a person, if they care, can learn a lot in 2 hours.
True.
Somebody can learn enough to start their first e-commerce website in 2 hours. I promise that. So if you're spending $50, $100 for just 2 hours of our time to start, dude, some e-commerce website blow up on the first one. So, you know.
Oh, that's actually something that would be interesting as fuck too. Like, what are those websites? It's like Skillshare and Udemy. That's it. People fucking blow up off of those, dude. They'll make a course, and like I was just talking to a friend of mine as an example. I was like, so you like to dance, right? And he was like, yeah, I've been dancing for fucking 9 years. And I was like, damn, really? So you could probably teach someone, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, I've done that. I've taught people just from scratch. And I was like, oh, I've got a business for you, my friend. Check this out. Look at, like, I think it was Udemy. Yeah, Udemy. I was like, all right, let's take a look at this. So we went on to Udemy, and I scrolled through all of the like dance tutorial videos, and I was like, which one has the absolute least amount of purchases? And I found one, and it was like 1,300 purchases, and he was selling the course for $100, which means that guy made $10,300 and something dollars, or $1,300, $13,000. And that was just the absolute bottom of the pit Udemy course. And I think that that's the way I'd want to go. Is instead of doing like, up, I actually, you know what, we could do both, honestly, because one is just passive income. You know, you make it one shot, one go, and you put the effort and time into it, and then you just put it out there and sell that. And then if anybody needs direct help, you know, they can always just purchase a fucking 2-hour like lesson from us.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is another little thing we could tack on to like passive income, dude, because that's like everybody's goal is to be able to sit at fucking home and do absolutely nothing and just make money. That's everybody's goal.
Yeah, but it never happens because people aren't motivated.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I was always telling myself, I was one of those dudes. I was like, you know, I want to do this and this and this, but then that same night I'd go and get drunk.
That's, dude. If I was 21, I'd be that way.
Like,
I don't have a whole lot of friends that can buy me booze. So
I was doing that when I was 17. I was in a mentorship program when I was 17. And I would go to these courses once a week. I would do all these things with mentors that were $1 million, had $1 million in their pocket. Howie Danzig had fucking worth $10 million. You could look him up on Google. He was my mentor. And I would go out and get drunk. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, man. I should probably close my window. Well, no more of that, huh?
But like, just like, and then I got arrested. And then I was like, depressed. And now I'm motivated more than ever.
It's comeback stories. Yeah.
It takes the worst, bro. Comeback stories are the worst. It's pretty crazy to hear a story that doesn't involve something terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and that's the worst thing about the world, bro. People are so arrogant. It takes the worst for them to realize, you know?
Yeah.
Takes the worst.
It took me just a fucking second, but yeah.
Holy
Absolutely.
fucking shit.
Huh.
This dude just sold his mana coin that he paid no money for $4,000. No, he sold 4,159 mana, whatever it was, coin for 0.746 each.
Damn.
What is... I need to look that up. Homie just made $3,100 for something he probably paid $1,000 for.
Oh, look at that. Fucking, yeah, Beta Chad followed me on YouTube, or on Twitch.
Beta Chad! Is he watching?
I don't know. I try not to have the viewership impact how the stream is, if that makes sense.
When we get some like followers and shit, subscribers, whatever, we could do like an interactive podcast one time. That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool.
An
I like
interactive
that.
podcast where people give us topics and we just kind of talk about it for a second. Like we set a timer. We set a legitimate timer for 10 minutes. When that goes off, that topic's done.
I'd be down for that. I'd be absolutely down for that.
Or we do a podcast where we go make a Discord. People can join it, and they get 10 minutes to come in the Discord with us and talk about something.
I don't know about that one. And the only reason I say that is because they could come into the Discord and just start literally slamming the N-word 20 times, and we're all banned off Twitch.
And I'd be banned on YouTube instantly.
So I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be down for the topic. That's cool.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be cool. Shit, bro. You got anything else we could talk about? We've been talking a lot about entrepreneurship.
Hell yeah. I'm kind of interested to talk about the future of Bungie. That sounds really weird.
We talked
And I
so
kind of
much about Destiny last time.
oh yeah, but like this is kind of more like from a business side, if that makes sense. Because I did a bunch of research into that actually.
Bungie's gonna
Uh,
crash when Destiny is
maybe,
getting lame.
maybe, but currently, um, as of recent, Bungie just recently purchased a fat, massive new studio because they were working in this fucking dungeon basically that Activision slapped them in.
Yeah, because they fucking partnered with Activision for some unknown reason.
It's because of the whole like, it was the stigma between, oh, these are the people who made Halo and Call of Duty, and they're making a game. That was what sold Destiny in the first place. Was the whole these two massive companies that are so cool are making one game. That's why they partnered. Is because like, why try and separate a fan base that will happily pay out of pocket every fucking day for both of that fan base's shit? Like, that was a really big, fantastic step on both their parts, in my opinion.
Bungie
Although I
being
didn't
on
like
the. This is what I see happening. If Bungie doesn't crash, I see Bungie becoming a game engine. Here's the deal: Bungie cannot survive off Destiny alone. That won't
You're
happen
right.
for after years. That will not happen. I see
Yeah.
Bungie creating either more games or becoming a game engine, just like Origin did.
It's an interesting one. I don't think it'll happen. I don't really know what the future of Destiny holds.
Doesn't hold a lot because they're not
Weird,
contracted to make 3 games.
well, they aren't, but they recently came out and said, "Did you hear about the shit that was their roadmap, essentially?"
I mean,
They
for
they
Destiny.
came out with this little, yeah, they came out with a Destiny roadmap, another one that was just somebody talking about, one of the like producers and stuff talking about what the game was, where it was going, and people were like, okay, so essentially, Witch Queen comes out January.
August.
Which August? Early. I know it's early. I don't know when. Anyway, early
August
2022.
August 19th. Wait, what?
Early 22?
August 19th is when the next season comes out.
Next season. I'm talking about Witch Queen.
Witch Queen's gonna be a DLC?
Yeah, DLC. Witch Queen is a DLC that'll.
I'll look it up right now. I want this exact date.
Please. I don't think there's an exact date. I don't think they've given one yet, which is why I'm like putting vague months in there. But
February
yeah,
25th.
all right, rad. It's February. Fuck yeah. So February next year is.
God,
Witch
that's so
Queen.
far away.
It is, but I'm kind of excited for this year in Destiny just because they're basically going to bring back a bunch of the old raids from Destiny 1 just as like free content.
But what is
Not
their
locked
next
behind
story gonna
anything.
be? What is the story gonna like? As of right now,
Well-
every season has been the same thing where we ally up with somebody. We're allying up with the Fallen. The past 2 seasons since, I forgot what the season was where Stasis came out. Or with Varix, where we have to help Varix.
Oh,
We help Varix. Now Mithrax is here. We're helping
Yeah.
the Fallen kill the Vex. Right? That's the story.
yeah.
That's why Vault of Glass came back. Because we're if you listen to like the dialogue from Mithrax, it's all about Vogue coming back.
Interesting. I haven't heard any of the fucking dialogue from Mixtape at all.
So what is the story going to continue to be? Are we going to keep allying with the Fallen? Are the Fallen no longer going to be an enemy? Like,
Pause, boy. So, basically, Witch Queen is going to come out. Then the next DLC after that in 2023, which will be exactly a year after Witch Queen.
Witch Queen comes out in 2023.
Witch Queen is. Yeah, we're in the year. Wait, no, we're in 2021. Witch
Are we
Queen is
really?
2020. Yeah,
I
it's
thought it
21.
was 2022. I'm retarded.
No, no. Witch Queen is 2022, and then Lightfall is the final DLC. That is all that they were contracted to do was Lightfall.
Oh, that was loud. He sounded kind of cool though, low key.
But Lightfall will be the final DLC, and that'll be it. And Bungo came out and said that Lightfall will be the last DLC in the Light versus Darkness saga, the first saga of Destiny. Specifically what they said, which makes me kind of hype. Like, honestly,
Yeah,
that makes me kind of hype. Like, the first saga? What does that mean? That sounds crazy as shit.
But here's the deal: if they keep with Destiny 2, what the fuck is light level gonna be, bro? 4,000?
First off, it's not going to be that high. I don't think that we're going to be breaking 2,000 until Witch Queen.
Oh yes, we will. 2 years, bro. Think about it. A season is 3 months. Okay.
Yeah.
Every 3 months we get an extra 10 light level. We're at 20 right now. That's 8 seasons in 3 years.
That's 14.
It's 8.
Yeah. 8 years?
No. I'm saying 10 light levels every season.
Okay.
By the time we get to 2,000 light level, it's
gonna be a damn second from now.
Oh yeah, that is, huh?
Yeah, no, we're not gonna be breaking 2,000 for a second.
Yeah. It'll be like 1,500.
I'm curious as to, okay, so in quotes of what they said that the first saga of Destiny, the Light versus Dark, will be concluded. Is quote unquote what they said.
That means there's more.
Yeah, I know, but like, what the fuck is there? Because like the entire, like, that's all we've ever known for like, what is it, 9? Are we on 9 or 8 years?
Bro, I know what's happening.
What's after the darkness is gone? What after that?
The Traveler is coming back.
The Traveler is gonna be evil this time, bro.
The Traveler is coming back, bro.
Cool. Dude, that'd be cool as shit. The Traveler was evil. That was a.
Did we even see the Traveler get killed?
No.
Or is he just prisoned?
No, he got clapped.
Oh.
But at the same time, he never like. It's kind of like getting a wound while you're sleeping. That's kind of like where the game is at right now. You know, like the Traveler's just sitting there and he got clapped and there are bits of him floating around in the fucking sky and shit. But he's still just vibing there. Like nothing's changed. He talked to Crow and Crow was just like, he's talking to me. I don't really understand what he's saying, but he gave me a gun in this ship and now I'm like gonna be a speaker. That's kind of what's going on right now.
So the Traveler's alive.
Oh yeah, he's talking to Crow.
Then the Traveler is coming back.
Yeah, but I think that he'll be coming back a hell of a lot sooner than the second saga of Destiny.
I don't, because he's not part of Light versus Dark.
Yeah, he is. He is all of the light. That's what the Traveler is. He's the light.
I know he's the
That's
light.
the whole premise.
But it doesn't fit the Light versus the Dark. Because the Light right now is captive. So when the Light versus Dark saga concludes, right, the Light comes back, right? Because we defeated the Dark, technically. So the Light then comes back.
This is also something I'm curious about. Because it's obvious to us now that the Dark isn't exactly a bad guy.
Yes, it is.
It's just like the Light. It's like a tool.
But they don't have light. The Dark doesn't have light.
No, I know. But at the same time, the darkness, like in the same way that light, like both sides have evil people, you know? like I can't remember the name of the evil witch who was in Beyond Light, who basically just took darkness and let it consume her. But the same thing happened to Dredge and Yor, you know? That boy, he was just chilling out and he was just like, wait, this light is powerful as hell. And then he just kind of got caught up in it and he became power hungry as hell. And he made an entire cult around it. Like, even the light side has bad guys, along with the dark side having bad guys and good guys. Like Mixtape and Varix and us.
All I'm saying, if I do another story mission where I have to get my light back, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh no, I know. I don't think that Bungie's gonna go that route again, because that was some shit, bruh. Running around like just lightless as hell with just a gun with like some shitty pistol that turned into an exotic, you know? Like that piece of garbage made me infuriated. I was like, bro, I just worked my ass off for 3 years to have raised lighters and fucking fate bringers and shit. And now I've got this.
That made no sense. That made no sense.
Like, I understand why they did it, if that makes sense. I know why they did it. And it's just because, like, first off, the game needed a new engine. Bad. It did. And you can't exactly, like, just take a game off another engine and put it on another one. You know, that's not exactly.
But they did. Like, they took Destiny 2 from Blizzard and put it on Steam.
Yes, but it's not the same engine. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not the same coding.
Engine.
The coding of Destiny 1 was made back in 2013, 2014.
It was made back in 2010.
No, because Destiny's only been a thing for 7 years.
Yeah, but it was in development for 2 years.
Okay, so then that's 2010.
Yeah, which means that it had the fucking game engine of 2010, bruh.
How are we gonna use a game engine in 2024? That's from 2017.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm
how is this gonna be? How, you know what I mean? And they're not contracted to make 3 games.
Well, it's obvious they're going to. Because if the first saga continues in Destiny 2, if the second saga starts up in Destiny 2, people are gonna be fucking kind of upset.
But they're not contracted to make 3 games.
But it sounds like they're going to. Would you prefer?
Which means their partners go away.
They don't even have partners.
I thought they were still partnered with Activision.
No, Bungie is currently literally a lone studio. Completely alone. After Activision had a ton and ton and ton of scandals and a whole bunch of other shit that went on inside the company because they had like falsely said a whole bunch of stuff and like disobeyed contracts and like broke contracts and stuff all illegally, they got the shit fucked out of them. And they had to separate because Bungie was just trying to do every single company it was partnered with.
Mm-hmm.
And Bungie was one of them. And Bungie, after they lost partnership with Activision was massive and brought a couple other studios in to work with Bungie, and those studios were gone after the Activision separated. Mm-hmm. So the Activision studio, I think it was like Softworks or something weird like that, separated, and then there was like one other company I can't remember the name of.
Hang on one second.
Huh.
You are super delayed. I'm gonna have to leave the call and join back.
Go for it.
Your voice comes out before your motions.
Alrighty.
Okay, I think we're good.
Are you good?
Yeah.
You're good?
Yeah.
So basically a whole bunch of studios separated from Bungie, and Bungie is currently just sitting there alone. They're literally just a Bungie studio.
I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I just don't think that's really something we can like fully have a conversation about with so much of the unknown in it, you know? Because we could we'll keep saying the same thing. We'll keep saying the same thing over and over again.
I kind of thought that'd be an interesting topic, just because.
No, it was. But now we're at the point where it's like, what if? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're right.
We talked we know what's gonna happen. Like I didn't know all of this about how I didn't know about what they said with the first saga coming to an end.
Yeah, that's That's some
I don't
crazy
really
shit
pay
to
attention
think
to a whole lot
about.
of Bungie tweets and news because I just play the fucking game.
Oh, dude, fucking, this was the beta Chad was actually the one who told me this. I don't look either, man. I just vibe. I just vibe
The
and play the
same dude
game.
who fucking ruined our Void run.
Yeah.
I have yet to do Gatekeeper and Atheon for that. So.
If, oh, I don't know. If
I might just
okay.
go sauce a Gatekeeper checkpoint next week and be like, hey, Void run from Gatekeeper to Atheon.
Yeah, you know, like, or just next week. You know, when you're just doing your 3 Vogue runs.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey guys, could you do me a favor? And all of you put on Void for the next 2 things. I bet people would be like, sure, man. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Shit,
Come
bro.
over again. Fuck. Now, something I think would be kind of an interesting topic is fucking food. Sounds a little bit weird, but bro, food brings people together. If anything. And I'm curious. Do you know how to cook at all?
Yes.
What are your favorite things to cook?
Well, because of my diet, I just eat strictly protein.
Strictly protein, like fucking rice and chicken, right? Like just
No.
those 2 goddamn things.
No.
No?
In the morning, I eat a steak and eggs.
Okay.
And around lunchtime, I have chicken and broccoli.
Okay.
My next meal is salmon or some sort of kind of fish.
Oh, dude. Fish are a hard
And then
dish
my
to
last
prepare,
meal
right?
is
Like,
another steak and usually some sort of side.
okay. How would you prepare fish? Because that's a hard dish to make nice. Do you
My
make it
two
nice, or do you just kind of
all-time-
like?
Yeah. My all-time 2 favorite things on food is lemon and garlic.
All right. Hell yeah.
So
That's a really
literally,
good fucking
the
combination.
fish is cooked in butter, lemon, garlic, and salt.
All right. Rad. You ever thought about adding like a soy sauce-esque thing to it?
No, I don't
Maybe
like
a
soy
teriyaki?
sauce. I don't like soy sauce.
Teriyaki?
I mean, it depends. I like teriyaki chicken.
You ever thought about doing teriyaki chicken with protein?
Yeah, I've had teriyaki chicken burgers. That's like a snack.
Sounds so good. But
Throw some mozzarella cheese on it.
shit.
Melt
that
it on
sounds
it. Melt it on it while it's still cooking, and then throw it on a bun.
Shit, that sounds fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bro, I cook up in the kitchen. I cook up in
Bro,
the kitchen.
I could really go for one of those right now, man.
Bro, so there's this meat counter here down in Wheat Ridge that they have everything, bro. They have tomahawk steaks, they have wagyu, they have beer brats, they have bacon wrapped fillets, they've got chicken wings, they've got chicken breast, they've got fish. It's fucking, and it's all natural grass fed meat.
How? Okay. I recently watched a whole bunch on Wagyu. How much is it? Can you remember or give me a vague price?
It was roughly $50 to $60 a pound.
Pound?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably hybrid Wagyu. Regular Wagyu goes for like
So the reason why it was $50 to $60 a pound was because it wasn't imported from Japan. It was Wagyu beefs raised in America, which is not the same Wagyu you would get from the Wagyu in Japan. So I've never had Japanese Wagyu. I've never had that.
Well, I mean, no shit, dude. That stuff is fucking an entire paycheck and then some.
No, you can get Japanese Wagyu. You can get a fillet for $200. An 8-ounce fillet for $200.
That's the same as an e-commerce website, dude. Why would you do that, man?
I mean, For the one
Oh.
time, it sounds nice.
Yeah, you know, like for the one time. But I don't know. Wagyu's fucking fantastic, dude. I want to try it so bad. So fucking bad, dude. Oh,
I would just
real
rather
legit
eat my filet,
full
bro.
Wagyu.
My normal filet.
Dude.
Although flank steak is really good. I really like flank steak.
Ass steak?
Flank steak.
Ass steak.
You don't like flank steak?
I don't think I've ever had it, man.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm like 12.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's all I got about food, bro. I just eat it. I don't really pay attention to shit.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
like,
My friend Ghosty and I last night we were sitting here on like a Discord call, just talking about fucking food for literally 2.5 hours.
See, now I'm pissed off because now I'm hungry.
I bet you wish you had a water bottle, huh?
I did. I have one Dr. Pepper and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty water bottles.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you should get a stash going. You should just get a bin and just fill it to the absolute gills with plastic bottles. And then there are like these, I don't really know too much about it, but my friend Tristan, he used to like collect just like plastic bottles and cans and shit, and he'd bring it to like this recycling place, and they'd just give him money for it.
yeah, I don't know how much that is now. I don't think a lot of people do it.
Which means it would be more expensive, or it'd be more, they'd pay you more, if not a whole lot of people do it.
I don't think they pay you more. It's a government facility.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Give it a shot. It's an extra buck in your pocket, and all you have to do is just, instead of taking that fucking water bottle and putting it in the trash, you just put it in a bin.
Yeah.
I don't drink out of water bottles and shit. I just have a water filter in my fridge and a water bottle.
Yeah, it's just convenient. It's not a dish I have to do.
Yeah. But neither is a water bottle.
You have to wash your water bottle.
Not really. If it's just got water in it. Not really. Just rinse the cap off.
Yeah, but
how are you
there's
gonna
like
wash it?
minerals in water that stick to metal.
So, what are the minerals going to do to me? It's already in the water I'm drinking.
Yeah. But fuck. Bro, I think we call this episode short. I don't think we go the full 2 hours. I think it was a good hour. We talked about a lot.
Was it an hour?
Hour and 13.
Hour 13?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm down to call it short.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm fucking down.
Cool. Well, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Do your little thing. Your little thing. Your fucking weirdo thing. There you go. Oh, shit, that's funny as fuck. But we appreciate it, and stay tuned. When do you want to do it again? Do you want to wait till next Wednesday?
Yeah, let's just do next Wednesday.
Okay, cool. Then we will expect a new one on YouTube from me on Wednesday, and expect a stream from him on Twitch next Wednesday. Yeah.
Well, bye, everybody.